All right, so I'm Ryan. This is my friend Nate.
Hello.
And behind us is the house we've just moved into here in St. Catharines. Incidentally, Nate pretty much was responsible for renovating and doing most of the stuff that made this house as beautiful as it is. But that's a huge part of our story, the faith journey of us coming to be a part of life communities in St. Catharines. But it's not the biggest part. The way I ran into Nate came through an email from Nate's dad while we were house hunting, and I almost disregarded it, but just a little still small voice prompted me to give him a call back and talk to Nathan's dad. Went out to meet him, and Nathan was working with his dad that day. And why don't you pick it up from here?
Sure. So I was working down in the basement, just doing a renovation on another property for my dad. And Ryan and Amy came down. Just briefly heard that they were Ryan was a pastor, just moving up here, doing a church plant. Didn't really think much of it. Thought it was pretty cool. And then I actually ended up taking them over to one of my properties that I had up for rent at the time, and we were just kind of hanging out in the garage talking about a little bit more about what they were doing. And the more I was talking with them, the more I guess I started realizing how much more this is than just a church plant. For probably about a year or so, I was going through a lot of stuff in my life, just trying to figure out my relationship with God and where church kind of tied into it all. I hadn't gone to church for about a year, and just feeling like I wanted to do more than just an hour service on Sunday mornings, and it just kind of felt like, I don't know, like there's so much more to do. Church shouldn't just be a place that you go to, but church should be a place that kind of is in our hearts, and church is something that we should be looking to do every day. And just talking with Ryan and Amy and just hearing their opinions, and just talking to someone that has the exact same views that I had. Like a lot of the people that I would talk to here, some of my friends, they just kind of disregarded me, think, no, you just got to go to church, you got to go to church. Like that's the only way to, feel validated with God and make yourself feel right. So after just talking with them, and I ended up going to the info night, and it may be a bit of a selfish thing to say, but I really felt like they were sent up here like just for me. I just felt so alone in all, my thoughts and my struggles, and just to kind of feel like God had just totally picked St. Catharines for this to start up. Like it could have started in the Falls, could have started anywhere, and out of all the places to start up, it started in St. Catharines. And out of all the landlords that they could have talked to, they talked to my dad. And out of all the jobs I could have been at that day, like it's just more than just a coincidence. It just had to be. So I'm just really excited to be here and to get to know Ryan and Amy and Nick and Craig. I met them all, and I'm just so excited to be a part of it, and just so excited for what God's going to be doing up here in St. Catharines.
Awesome. I've been saving this. This is, by the way, is our first and only take. Nate, you and Victoria are gonna be hosts for our first life community here in the city. You cool with that?
Yeah, I'm down.
All right, good. I thought you probably would be, but I wanted to surprise you on camera. So there we are. Hello, everybody, and looking forward to meeting many of you soon. Thanks.